Check, check, check. Radio check. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. All right, guys, welcome back to another stream. We're back at it from what I guess we had a day off. Yeah, I think we had a day off. But anyway, we're continuing on our journey across and around the United States and Canada and various other places. But today we're gonna start off where we left off a few days ago. I think it was a few days ago. We're in the dry, sunny Las Vegas, and of course now we're going to be making our way east across the country over to Dallas Fort Worth. This is a real world flight today, operated by American Airlines. As you can see on the display here, where the aircraft in the forefront there, and I believe Mr. Hunter is over here right beside us. So that's the plan for today, guys. That's what we're going to do. I am on real time, real weather, and we are in the iFLY 737 MAX for today. Flight time 2 hours and 1 minute. Slightly different than I had it planned out for yesterday. I guess, you know, the winds are a little bit better than they were yesterday. I think it was a little more time yesterday. Gate to gate 2 hours and 29 minutes. Actually, here, I have it written down for yesterday. Yesterday was... No, actually, that was the flight before, so my apologies. I think we're a few minutes faster for today's flight. So once again, for the flight time, air time, 2 hours and 1 minute, 2 hours and 29 minutes, and that's the plan for today. I hope you guys are all well. I hope you guys can fly along with Hunter and me, and yeah, we're gonna get things started. Let me get the camera on first and showcase my new chair. Here it is. I'm kind of missing the white, but hey, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Sometimes you have to sacrifice looks for comfort. Yeah, it feels better than the other one. So anyway, let's go ahead and acknowledge some of the people in the chat, and then we'll jump aboard the aircraft and get things fired up. We're gonna take our time now, just because I didn't stream yesterday and I was supposed to. We'll do the passenger loading with the GSX and all that sort of good stuff. So you know, we'll take our time, and you know, we'll make our way across the country here. So I know I had people in the chat yesterday. I don't know what happened to it. To all of you that were in it yesterday, big shout out. Without the names, hopefully you'll come back in today so I can acknowledge you by name. But anyway, we're going to start off with Chase. Chase, welcome aboard. Thank you so much for being here. Chase, of course, is our moderator, our managing mod. Hunter is in the house too. So Hunter, says 5 people in here, but only 2 people in the chat right now. I believe ZZZ is here. Hope that he is. Shout out to ZZZ. So guys, oh, ATC Swede is here. Welcome, welcome. Hi from Sweden. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you guys. Like I said, it is around the dinner hour now, so hopefully we're gonna get some more people coming in. And yeah, you know the drill, guys. Let's drop as many likes as we can. We're always aiming for 20 or more likes in the video. And of course, if you're new and you know, you like the channel and you want to support me with a subscription, please subscribe to the channel, hit that bell to be notified of future streams. I am streaming regularly, and of course drop in the hearts in the chat as well. Perfect, guys, perfect. I'm not sure where JSD is. I know he's not feeling well today, so shout out to JSD. If you're not feeling well, I understand totally, and I do hope you get better. So hopefully he'll drop in for a little bit at least. All right, so that's the plan for today, guys. Let's get things started. I am on Vatsim, however, there aren't any controllers today, but we did get an auto ATC, so perfectly fine with that. All right, so here we are. Like I said, real time, real weather, and I am using Rex Atmos, guys. I've been using Rex Atmos now for several weeks for Microsoft 2020, and definitely like it. Yeah, so what Rex Atmos does is it changes the filters around and kind of tweaks it all and makes it look more more natural, more pretty. Okay, so let's jump aboard the aircraft. First things first. Oh, look at that. Remember last flight? I was the first officer. Let me quickly figure my binding here. Everything else I reconfigured. I just forgot the tablet. But anyway, here we are on the electronic flight bag. Let's go ahead and power it up. We'll go over to the system page, sim menu. Actually, let's go back. Initialize flight first. So our flight plan has already been filed onto the Vatsim, and it's also been filed with SimBrief. All right, so a flight plan has been initialized. Now we can go over to the system page, sim menu, and then we'll go over to ground support first. I want to get those chocks off. So nose, left, right gear, chalk off. We're going to come all the way to the center pedestal, and we'll verify that our parking brake is on. Perfect. Now we can go back to the electronic flight bag, and we're going to pull up the performance and payload. We'll get it on the weight and balance sheet, and we're going to leave it like that for now, and we're going to start firing things. So first things first is we're going to fire up the APU, and then we'll request for the boarding. Let GSX board. There was a pause there because I was thinking how I'm going to do it. We'll get GSX just to board, and then I'll enter the weights manually. Let's see if that'll work. Okay, so let's go ahead and power up the battery switch can come on. Left fuel pump on, and we're going to go right over and power up the AP. Perfect. Go ahead and step outside again. I do like this livery, and it's got that gray tint to it. I like that. Looks really nice. It's like a military gray. We'll come all the way back here to the APU. We'll stare right into the barrel of it, and you can appreciate some of these default sounds from iFLY. Hunter is back. Welcome back, guys. Welcome. And of course, you get the heat animation as well. Perfect. Love it. Love it. I'm just not talking. I want you guys to appreciate this sound. Pretty cool, and it's steady now. There's a higher pitch to it. Let's jump back in and take a look. Yes, APU generators. The annunciator is on, so we're going to go ahead and toggle those switches, bring some power into the aircraft. Gen 1, Gen 2 for the APU on. APU bleed on. Let's get those packs on. We'll get the airplane all nice and cooled out with the air conditioning here for the passengers, or it might be heat actually. I don't. Cool it is in Las Vegas this time of year. We'll have a look. Perfect. So let's go ahead and request the boarding. Requested. All right. So while that's underway now, let's go ahead and continue with the overhead checks here now. So all the way up to the top, let's get the LNAV. Right, RNAV on. We'll get the rest of the fuel pumps on here. Quick flow from left to right. Emergency exits armed. Seatbelt sign on. Perfect. Window heats, probes, heats, hydraulics, all that sort of good stuff. So our packs, air conditioning, heat, that's all on. We're going to take a look at our pressurization panel here now. I want to make sure that we're pressurized correctly. Cruise altitude for today's flight, 35,000 feet. Do you want to board crew? Sure, let's board Pilot's boarding starting. So 35,000 feet for today's flight. And then our ground elevation in Dallas Fort Worth is 606 feet. 600 will do just fine. 600 for the landing altitude, and let's go ahead and get that light up. Perfect. Chase, be right back to you. Yeah, guys, take your time. Take your time. I'm gonna be here for a little bit, getting things all started. All right, that I think takes care of all the overhead stuff. Now we can come over to the flight plan and start programming our flight into the computers here. So, ooh, did you guys see that? The actual pilot, the shadow of the pilot came in. Although I can't see them now. I can hear the passengers starting. Cool. All right, so position in it. Reference airport, ICAO code for Las Vegas, KLAS, Kilo Lima Alpha Sierra. I wonder if the gate will work here. So I'm on gate D12. Let's see if that'll work. D12, D12. And it did too. And it did. So obviously I'm going to take the IRS position from the gate because that's where I'm at. We can double check and see 8.1. 8.1. So this is more accurate than just the airport reference. Hunter says I got my dinner, aka tacos. Gotta post it in the Discord, guys. I've got the Discord open. Once we get airborne and above 10,000 feet, I'll definitely be looking at those photos, especially of the food. I tried making panko crusted or breaded turkey breast today. Well, I think I put it in the Discord. It's pretty burnt. I burnt it. So anyway, all right. So we'll go over to the route page. KLAS, our ICAO code for Dallas Fort Worth later on this afternoon is KD. No, let me double check. I get this one in Detroit mixed up. KDFW. KDFW. Oops. KDFW, Kilo Delta Foxtrot Whiskey. Flight number for today's flight. We're operating American. I don't normally fly American in the sim, but I do like American, and of course, we've got to fly them more often. All right, so American 675, that is our flight number for today. Perfect, that's all in there. Let's go ahead and request that flight plan. I did post it right on Hunter. Oh, look at this. We're already at 11 likes. Guys, let's get that sub count out. Let's try to get 700 for the end of today's stream. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? That would be a miracle. And the stream was 700. Holy smokes. I'd be so happy. All right, let's go ahead and load the flight plan here. Take a second or two for it to load. And then we'll activate it and continue on with building or completing the flight plan here. Verifying our departures and arrivals and all that sort of good stuff. Lone Dread in the house. Welcome aboard, Lone Dread. Welcome. Thank you for being here. I like the name. Yo, I heard tacos was summoned. There you go. Subscribe, guys, if you're new to the channel. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. If you have, thank you so much for dropping in and saying hello. Hello. Smash that thumbs up button. All right, let's go ahead and activate this. Perfect. Execute. We'll go over now to the departure page. We want to make sure that we've got the reference airports. You know, you could get it off by one number and it'll give you a different airport, and you know, you'll just get everything all confused. By the time you figure it out, you'll be like, what the hell? Anyway, departure for KLAS. As per the sim brief, one right for today's departure. So we're going to go ahead and do that via the NITS 4. A NITS 4 departure. And then it's the ski. I like that. Ski transition. Perfect. Execute. We'll come back now over to the arrivals. KDFW. That is Dallas Fort Worth. Arrivals later on this afternoon. Or this evening, actually. 3-6 left. 3-6 left. LS 3-6 left. Via the Jovem 6.
Good afternoon.
Jovem 6 for the star. That is the arrival. And then the Turkey transition. Turkey region. Excellent. Actually, speaking about Turkey, if Owls comes in, I've got a story for Owls. All right, let's go ahead and execute that. Perfect. We'll go over now to the legs page. We've got all of that all set up. Perfect. Once we get the weights in and finalized, of course, then it'll complete our flight plan for us. Yeah, what kind of tacos, guys? Post them. Lone Dread, I'm gonna put up the Discord as soon as we take off and get above 10,000 feet, and then you'll be able to see them. You'll be actually able to see them, but right now, I mean, you guys can talk amongst each other and yourselves, and Hunter will tell you what he's cooking. All right, back to the init page. There's the zero fuel weight. I'm going to hold off on this now until we get these. Now, I wonder if it's integrated. I don't think it is. So, I'm going to enter the passenger count manually.
Hello.
I'm just going to use the numbers off the sim brief. Passengers for today, 117. If you guys want to take a look at what I'm looking at, I will pull it up for you guys. Stand by here. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at, guys.
Hello.
So passengers for today, 117. Cargo, 2,800 kilograms. I'm probably not going to take that. Payload, 12,100. Zero fuel weight, 55,900 kilos. Fuel, very important. I want to make sure that I get this number right. 7.1, 7,100. So we're going to go ahead and start entering these numbers in manually into the electronic flight bag. And then we're going to use those numbers, of course, to complete our flight plan on the flight management system or computer. So let's go back. I've got the window open. JSD, welcome aboard. Thank you so much for stopping in. Dude, what happened, man? I hope you're feeling better. All right, total passengers. Let's go ahead and set that. I'm going to go ahead right to the fuel. It was 7.1, but I want that exact number because I am probably going to take a little more. So it's 7,069 kilograms. I will take, let's do 7,200. We'll take a little bit more. So a little bit more on that. So total fuel is 7,200. 7,200. Set fuel. Perfect. And then cargo. Let's do... What was my zero fuel weight? It was like 55, wasn't it? So we'll just do... Yeah, 55.9. So let's just do 500 and 500 kilos. It'll throw us off a little, but I mean, I am taking extra fuel, so we can go ahead and set that. So a little bit over 56, that's fine. Go ahead and perfect. I did receive an auto ATC here as well. Let's go ahead and see our squawk code 7675. I'll go ahead and write that down. 7675 for the squawk, and then we'll continue and complete. Sweating it out of my body. JSD, do a hot toddy, man. Not for you little kids. Wow, look at this. I've never seen this before. Or was this always here? And I just never... I bet it doesn't... 7675. 7675. And we'll go ahead and throw that on. Squawking mode C. I am. Let's go ahead and take the CTAF. So dot CTAF for Vegas KLAS. I think it's 19.9. 19.9. 19.9. Put that all set in there too. I was just gonna wait now for the passengers to get boarded. Harry in the house. Harry, welcome aboard. Sorry guys, sorry. VF90 in the house. Welcome aboard. Hey, at Dulles Airport right now. Right on, guys. Right on. 12 people in here. Let's get, well, we're at 13 likes. And like I said, if you're new, thank you for stopping in and subscribing. Hopefully you'll subscribe. Owls in the house. Owls, my man. Thank you so much for stopping in. Actually, I was just talking about you briefly, very briefly. I just said I hope you stop in. So I came into your stream yesterday, and I couldn't make it in the beginning. I was off yesterday, and I actually was supposed to stream, but I never did. But anyway, I came in and I thought you got access to the PMDG 200. And so I said, I said, wow, you know, like you're in the 200. And some guy, I forgot his last name, Don or Dan, I don't know. Anyway, he like called me out on it right away. He's like, you're kind of slow. And I was like, dude, I just got in here. Like, what the hell, right? So anyway, I called him a turkey. Not you, but him. So I know you were busy doing your things, getting it all set up and everything. By the way, great stream as always. And anyway, yeah, so called the guy a turkey and then whatever, right? So I apologize for that. I do. But yeah, I mean, the guy never even gave me a chance, right? I was just laughing. I didn't even have a chance. I just came in. I'm like, what's going on? And this guy's, you're kind of slow. Like, dude, like, what the hell? Anyway, much appreciated that you stopped in here. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. Let's get those likes going. And of course, you know, like I said, there's some new names in here too. Please consider subscribing on that road to 700 and then of course 1,000. But yeah, I'm very, very happy that you guys are here. And yeah, you see Hunter saying it too. Yeah, when I called him a turkey, actually he stopped, right? So I mean, the guy was a turkey, so whatever, right? So
Las Vegas traffic.
A lot of souls,
127
but
taking off runway 1 right, according to the Westfield or Las Vegas.
all right, let's oh, look at this, 171 passengers, but even though the sim brief was giving me 117, I want to verify that number actually. Yeah, 117. So not sure what GSX is doing, but we're gonna step away from the flight deck here. The first officer hasn't you know, like is at the flight deck, and we'll just take a look at some of the passengers coming. Actually, you know what, we'll stand right behind. 10, we're a flight attendant as well. Yeah, Owls, no worries about that. That guy, I don't know. Anyway. Bell429 in the house. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. I'm snowing in. Had a record 8 inches yesterday. Yeah, crazy. The whole Florida Panhandle, New Orleans, like just like a once in a lifetime storm. You know, I actually think Florida is beating Southern Ontario for snow this year. We've got no snow. Now, the last 3 days have been bitter cold. We were under an extreme cold alert. It just got lifted today, but it's still cold. I think it was minus 47.2 degrees Fahrenheit yesterday. Fahrenheit. It was minus 44 Celsius. So just brutal. My dogs just outside for a second, did their business, and then run back in. We hadn't had snow in 2018, or sorry, 2008, 17 years ago. Crazy. That's insane. I don't know. I'm still waiting for our big one. We usually get one big one a year. So.
This way, please.
Now, a few years ago, we got a blizzard a few years ago. It closed everything down for a day. Like, you know, like public transit, the schools and all that. So some businesses did stay open. Yeah, I think the last time that we had a lot of snow too was in 2008. And then probably you guys weren't even born, some of you, but in 1999, I was young, but I was alive. And, we had like 3 consecutive storms, back to back. It was January 1999, and it crippled Toronto. the army came in. The mayor at that time called in the army to help clean up. It was brutal. All right, it looks like boarding is complete. We can come back up. Let's get those final numbers in now. Our reserve fuels, and then of course we're gonna close everything up, push back, and get everything started and on our way. All right, looking at the sim brief here, Finris, the reserve fuels for today. Reserve is 2.5. Let's put 2.5 in here. 2.5. I want to verify the cost index. Cost index is 5. Flight level today was 350. Might ask for a step up, but we're gonna leave it at 350 there. Cruise winds at that altitude 280 at 99. 280 at 99. The ISA deviation is +2. So +2. Perfect. Let's go ahead and execute that. We'll go over to the N1 limits. Just be a normal takeoff. Flaps 5 for the takeoff. Let's get the CG 21.7 for the center of gravity and the trim. I like the animation and the fact that it does it for you. It presets it, or it automatically says it at 5.8. Quick reference, quick look at it, 5.8. That looks about right. Perfect. We're going to go ahead and brief our V speeds here, close it up, get ready to go. I've got the Discord open as well, guys. I can hear it alerting in the background. Once we get airborne, guys, and above 10,000 feet, I'll jump in, take a look at it, and then of course I'll put it on for you guys to take a look as well. If you haven't joined the Discord as of yet and are interested in, exclamation Discord in the chat. Nightbot will send you the link. Just click on the link, free to join. Let's grow the Discord as well. We've got sub channels in there, and I'd appreciate seeing you guys in there as well. Jocelyn in the house. Jocelyn, welcome aboard. What is the game called? This is a flight simulator. It's called Microsoft 2020. Jocelyn, thank you so much for being here. Welcome, welcome. Gregorio, always nice to see you, my friend. Welcome aboard. Hello, Captain, and hello, chat. Hello to you as well. Thank you so much for being here. Today's house chores are in the laundry room all day long. Oh, really? I've had days like that. Mrs. Skymaster's been keeping me busy the last little bit, assembling furniture and then disassembling it because she doesn't like it, and then reordering new, and just crazy. Anyway, let's go ahead and verify our V speeds here, and let's get things started. So V1, velocity 131, VR rotation 132, V2 144 for the speeds. That's good. We can bring it up on this side as well. Go over to the legs page here. I want to just scroll through. I want to make sure that we don't have any discons. We do. Let's go ahead and join that.
Radio contact.
5x5.
Good.
Nice. Perfect. That's all good. We're ready to go. No ATC today, but we are on Vatsim. Let's behave, guys. Let's make sure that we're spaced accordingly, and let's get underway, guys.
Las Vegas traffic.
Yeah, once I get airborne, guys, and above 10,000 feet, I'll be on the chat as well. 14 likes. Let's try 20 likes and beyond. And of course, if you're new, subscription. All right, we're at 676. Let's keep them coming, guys. Be nice to end it at closer to 700 for the end of today's stream. So, on behalf of Skymaster 1, I'd like to welcome you all aboard. All right, we're ready. Let's go ahead and call up GSX, and that we're ready for push and start. And we're ready to go. I thought I had the chocks off. I wonder if these are GSX chocks.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
I think now they're... Yeah, there they are. All right, perfect. And of course, we're back at the captain side for today. Has she got a channel?
Completed.
Who's that?
Pin inserted.
Mrs. Skymaster? Mrs. Skymaster does have a channel. She just started it. It's called a Ninja Terriers. Just short videos of our dogs. I'm sure of you guys, some of you that are returning to the streams, and of course my regular guys in here, guys and gals. Yeah, I have dogs, and you can hear them in the background pretty much every stream. So, all right, let's have a look. She's all closed out, and I do love the color of this. I like this gray. It's like a military gray. $14 likes, guys. Let's keep them coming. Sitting on the new chair. I don't know. It's bigger than the other one, so it'll be a nose to the left.
Release parking brakes, please.
Roger. Wow, this guy sounds so annoyed.
It's commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
All right, all engines clear. Start at will. I should have got my weather, but you know what? We'll get it all started up, and then I'll finalize. Request a pushback. Yeah, I did. Here we are on the updated GSX Pro, and we've got the wing walkers. I like that. Nice. And there's Hunter taking the pushback as well. Okay, so we're gonna jump back up to the overhead here. Packs are coming off, and we're gonna go ahead and start engine number 2. Ignition right side, ground, and we're going to monitor our N2. Here it is, rising.
Update traffic 16, clear runway 26 left, passing 26 right, taxi.
Wait until it's above 20 and motoring. There it is. Let's go ahead and introduce the fuel. And the cool thing about these newer airplanes, guys, I can go ahead and start the other engine right now. Watch. Automatic. I could start them at the same time. There it is, and one. Same with the 787, guys. You can start it at the same time. Bet you guys didn't know that, did ya? Well, if you did, I apologize. All right, so above 20%. Head. And listen to this, guys. Woo-wee.
Please set parking brakes.
Wow, that guy is so annoyed.
Unlocking gear.
All right. Shout out to GSX. I'm just looking for the weather. Oh, here it is. 3037. I'll write that down.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Get your head out of the wheel well. He didn't even duck. Just slammed right into it. All right, back inside the aircraft. We're going to go ahead and continue with our procedures here. Okay, so we've got the available power now from the engines. We can switch over the gens. Now we've got the engines powering everything, and we'll be able to shut down our APU. So PAX can come back on. APU bleed off. Isolation valve to auto. Let's get the engines in the continuous position. Ignition on both. We'll leave the strobes for when we're closer to the runway. APU now can come off, and the yaw damper on. Perfect. Let's go ahead and get the seatbelt sign on as well. So 3037 on the altimeter. Actually, you know what? B. You press B. There it is. Cross check. That looks good. Perfect. All that we've got left to do now is configure the aircraft for takeoff, call for our taxi, and make our way over to one right. So,
Las Vegas traffic,
RTO,
American 1326, taxiing to runway 1 right via Charlie.
Flaps 1, flaps 2, flaps 5.
Delta, crossing runway 8 left.
Perfect.
Continue on Delta, holding short, runway 1 right at Delta 3.
Maybe he's hard-headed. Get it? Easy. I get it all right. I get it. All right, perfect, guys. We're ready to roll. Easy. Okay, you know what? We forgot to put in our speeds here. 144. 144. Since we've got nobody up on the ATIS up to 19,000, so we'll initially set that in case we need to turn around and come back. If not, we're gonna go all the way. Our cruise altitude. All right, so let me make my call. Vegas traffic, American 675, taxiing to runway 1 right via apron, Charlie 3, Bravo, Delta, Vegas traffic. All right, let me just go follow Hunter. All right, brakes released. Let's give it a little bit of power here. Power to idle, tap the brakes. Brakes are good. Always make sure your brakes are good, guys. Your Sim CFI. Yo, look 1 hour. I'll have a Zets food pick in the Discord. Next time you go, I'll come. I'll come. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the Shluvlaki. The Suvlaki. Order extra tzatziki, man. And if you want good tzatziki, I don't know if you're a foodie. I am. Go to Astoria. Go to Astoria on the Danforth. Their tzatziki, if you're into the garlic, their tzatziki is really, really good. But your Sim CFI, welcome aboard. Thank you so much for stopping in, my man. Have a great dinner tonight. Extra, I'm gonna buy the bottle. I you know what? I do sometimes too. I do. I love the tzatziki. For those of you that don't know what tzatziki is, well, it's kind of like a dressing, usually made with Greek yogurt, garlic, dill, and cucumber. Cool, will do, Roger. Oh, we're all ready to go. 2-person conga line here. On our way to Dallas, Fort Worth. I was thinking about going to Houston. So this is a real world route, guys. It is operated by American Airlines. If you want information about this flight or any other flight that operates between these 2 points, Flight Radar 24 or Flight Aware, just plug in the 2 airports that we've got on the sim here, and then it'll give you all the carriers and the times that they're. So real world route, real airplane, real company. We were gonna go to Houston. I was looking at Houston too. Chase did suggest it, but it's like another half hour. When I was looking at it yesterday, the winds, of course, were doing different things, and it was just too long for yesterday. So, Mirage Javid in the house. Welcome aboard. Welcome. Sorry, guys. I'm still trying to get used to the new chair here, and the armrests. I'm not gonna lie, the seat cushion of it is really good. All right, always look at your ground speed, guys, when you're taxiing too. Of course, you want to keep it at 25 knots or below. So, and maintaining your situational awareness. Clear right, clear left, and we're just going to go ahead and follow that company traffic. And let's go and advise our cabin crew to take seats. Flight attendants, please be seated for departure. Thank you. Wait, you're planning to go to Houston? No, it's Dallas, Fort Worth. Dallas. I was tempted to, but yeah, we'll go to Fort Worth right now, and then. Oh, you got Microsoft 2024? Nice. A little bit of lag here. Got a little bit of stutter there.
Las Vegas traffic, American 1326 crossing runway 8 left at Delta, will advise clear.
Clear right.
Las Vegas traffic, American 1326 clear, runway 8 left. Continue taxi on Delta, laying up runway 1 right.
Las Vegas traffic, American 675 crossing 8 left at Delta. Vegas traffic. Of course, you always look to clear right. Not the best of looks, but clear left. All right, let's go ahead and get our lights on now. Woo! And then you see there. All right, we're gonna hold short here.
Vegas traffic, American 1326
King was for the flight
runway
attendants.
1 right. Vegas.
Hunter, have a good flight. Let's watch Hunter take off here, shall we? But we obviously hold short here. Take a look. I don't know. I'm not getting good frames today, guys. My frame rates. There he goes. Bon voyage. There he goes. Beautiful. Keep those wings level. I know my yoke isn't the best anymore. As soon as I take off, it likes to roll to the left. Anyway, nice departure here. Let's go ahead and take our position. I'm going to take my time, of course. I want to get the spacing there. I don't want to do like what we did yesterday. We all took off at once. All right, so we're good. Let's take position. Vegas traffic, American 675, lining up 01 right, Las Vegas traffic.
Vegas traffic, American 1326, proceed direct, Keypad, clear runway 1 right, last call, Vegas.
Clear left. We're gonna even out here. We want to make sure that we're all lined up nice and square. Perfect. All right, guys. We're gonna wait a few more seconds here. 1 right visually confirmed. If I had the RAS, it would say it for me. On runway. On runway. 1 right. That's actually a pretty good impression. Ooh. Spilled some tea here. All right, let's go ahead and get the flight directors on, shall we? Everything else looks good. We'll wait another 10 seconds here, and let's bug our heading as well. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Power to 50%. To go to engines. Stable. Auto throttle armed. And here we go, guys. Toga. Toga. Takeoff thrust is set. Airspeed's alive. 80 knots. V1. Rotate. V2. Positive rate. Here coming up. Fish nose up. And let's turn on our heading here. Speed check good. Flaps coming up. Yeah, guys, I'm having a problem with the joystick here. Go ahead and clean it up. See how it's moving on its own? And I'm going to go ahead and engage the autopilot. Oh, all right. Hold on here. I have control.
Bank angle. Bank angle.
All right, so there is no autopilot on right now. I am hand flying it. Well, there wasn't. Now there isn't. Big Game Aviation in the house. Welcome aboard, guys. Does anybody else own the Thrustmaster Boeing yoke? Do you guys have any problems with it? Because mine sticks. I've got the Thrustmaster Airbus one too, and it's perfect. There's no issues. Anyway, we're hand flying it here. We'll fly it up to 10,000 feet. All right, let me see if I can get the autopilot on. There it is. Okay. That's better now. All right, perfect. Up to 10,000 feet. Let's do an after takeoff check here. I'm not sure why my joystick is doing this. I'm going to have to really take it apart, see if it just probably needs a dusting on the inside there. So landing light, taxi lights off. The engines now can come back onto the normal position. Make sure that the gear is up. Auto brake now can go to off. We'll verify and make sure that our flaps are up. Speed is good. Spoiler. And we can go ahead now and take the fasten seatbelt sign off. And we're good to go. I'm good to go now for the chat. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the departure. And yeah, now we're free to talk. Big Gaming Aviation. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Let's try to get 680 subs for the stream today. 4 more. Can we do it? Will we do it? And of course, 20 likes in the chat. We're almost there. 18 likes. And 20 and beyond. That'll be awesome. My brakes on the rudder pedals don't work. I don't know what happened. Did you update? Is there an update for your hardware? What else could it possibly be? I'm trying to think. If it's a new aircraft, you probably don't have it configured correctly. Actually, you know what? It might have even been the wind that pushed me off. So everything seems to be working fine now. And we don't have a controller up. Hunter made the call. We're going to go up to flight level 350 and hopefully into some smoother air as we continue our climb. There it is. 50. That looks good. Perfect, guys. So how's everybody doing today other than JSD? I know JSD is not feeling well today. I hope he gets better. I just had to unplug and plug it back in. Roger. Yeah, that sometimes does it. All right, we're in the standard pressure region here. Let's go ahead and toggle 299er2. Perfect. All right. So what do you guys prefer? Do you guys prefer the captain's side or the first officer's side? I did a stream, not last stream, the stream before. I did it on the first officer side here.
Las Vegas traffic, American 1545, pushing off gate Delta 7, facing northwest, Vegas traffic.
Alright, I've got the Vatsim radar open as well. I want to make sure that we don't have any controllers up. Phoenix Center, which is Albuquerque. Albuquerque Center is up. So we'll be talking to them shortly. Cool. 18-0. So we'll get that dialed in. First we'll go over to Unicom 22-8. Oh, it is bumpy. It is bumpy.
553.
Ah, 32-8 now. All right, we're gonna wait for them to pick us up now anyway. Joe DFW Aviation in the house. Welcome aboard. Welcome, welcome. Might screw around in 2024 later. I can only fly a few smaller airplanes or else my FBS goes down the toilet. Yeah, Microsoft 2024. I haven't been in it for a while now. I did buy it. I was part of the whole initial, you know, download problem and all that fiasco. And I wasn't really interested in the career mode. And you know, flew it a few times, but it came back to Microsoft 2020. But, you know, I heard that it's getting updated regularly. So fingers crossed. And you know, I'll jump back into it once more aircraft are available for the airliner flying. But Joe DFW Aviation, thank you so much for stopping in and chatting. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, of course. hitting that bell, and dropping a like in the video too, for sure. But let us know how your flying goes in Microsoft 2024. All right, we got another subscriber. Welcome aboard. Welcome. Sorry about the alerts. Sometimes, so the alert for the sub sometimes is late, or sometimes it doesn't come at all. But we do welcome you aboard for sure. On our way over to Dallas Fort Worth this evening in the good old American livery, American Airlines. On that two-person conga line, Hunter is showing up on the TCAS in front. $677 for the subs, 3 more for $680. If we look at the navigational display, top of climb as depicted by the green wording here, or the lettering and the circle, just a little less than 40 nautical miles away. So nice, easy climb. We're not doing anything too crazy. 1,700 feet a minute. Engines are nice, derated. Everything looks good. All the instruments here are in the green, so to speak. And we are good to go. All right. Let's get some wing views here. I wonder if there's a way that you can keep the blinds open all the time. We'll take a look at the beautiful scenery below us. The Grand Canyon. I was lucky enough to go see it. The first time we went to Las Vegas, my wife and I drove out there. We drove out there, saw it, and then drove back. It was like a whole day. And but when we got there, it was wow. If there's something that you want to, like, that you should see in your life that'll like take your breath away, it's this. It's crazy. All right, 18 likes, 2 more for the 20 likes. And of course, if we can hit that, then we might as well just keep going and get as many as we can. And then of course, just keep that sub count coming as well. All right, 4,000 feet to go, 3,000 feet to go. No. 4,000. And then once we get up to a level, then we'll open up the Discord. I hope you guys drop some nice pictures in the Discord. I'll have a look at it now before I show it to everybody. Make sure that it's appropriate. I mean, not that anything bad ever happens on there too. Let's see. Discord. You know the FPS tweak thing? Hold on, I'm just responding. The Rock plus MIA or Mia, welcome aboard. Or the Rook, my bad. The Rook. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping in. And of course, thank you for saying hello in the chat. That's the best part. I like it when you guys engage in the chat. That, subscribing to the channel, hitting that bell, to be notified for future streams and dropping a like in the video. Unless you're ascending, you should probably get that altitude stable. Yeah, Roger, I am in the climb right now. Just waiting a few more 1,000 feet. Actually, 1,000 feet. I should hear the chime now. There's the chime. 1,000 to go. And then once we get it leveled off, we'll jump in the Discord. But the Rook plus Mia, thank you so much. Thank you for that. Hope you subscribe to the channel. You're a good first officer. Attaboy. All right. We're still rocking with the turbulence here. Let's go ahead and turn on that fasten seatbelt sign. I'll make sure that passengers are seated. I don't want anybody to get hurt. All right, we're gonna wait a few seconds here to get stable on our level off. We're gonna bug the heading just in case. I'll make sure that she settles nicely. And yeah, I'll open up the Discord for y'all. Harry, when can I be a mod? Great question. When we get up to 1,000, we'll take a look at it again, of course. Oh, we're almost there, guys. Almost there, but not quite there. Heck, if we can get 700 by the end of today's stream, holy smokes, will I be happy. All right, we're gonna go up to the overhead, make sure that everything is good up on the top. Take a quick scan of the instruments. Everything looks good. There's no flags showing. There's no parameters that are in the or that are out of the ordinary. Take a look at the fuel. 5.8. We did take off with 7, so we burned a little bit of fuel on the climb. That should settle now and reduce for the cruise portion. That looks good. Center console looks good. Transponder is good. Door is locked. We're good. All right, so you guys have control. I'm gonna open up the Discord here. We're on Vatsim. We're gonna keep a listening or ear out for the next controller, because we do have coverage now for Albuquerque, which will be entering their airspace shortly. So let's go ahead and pull up the Discord. I've got my favorite sub channel, the community channel, the food channel, and we share our food pics in here. And there's Hunter with the I don't know what this is, a Big Mac combo. I can't remember what it was. That was from yesterday. Boy, man, I want McDonald's. Right on. And then for today, no, that was yesterday too. Pizza's always good. This was brought to us by Chase, and this looks like fancy pizza. It's really good. We were talking about it before. Here's the good old tacos, making my mouth water. Chase, gotta go work out. No problem, my man. No problem. Excellent photo, Hunter. Bell 429 was in the chat earlier today. Record snow 8 inches. Incredible. Look at this. Yeah, I was talking about it earlier for some of us that are just joining us. I live in Canada, of course, and in Ontario, southern Ontario, just west of Toronto. Good old Toronto, CN Tower and all that sort of good stuff. And so I was telling them in the chat, we haven't actually got a lot of snow this year. The Florida Panhandle and New Orleans and Texas has got more snow than us so far. I'm just waiting for our turn, but this is crazy, incredible. It's like it's a once in a lifetime storm. Incredible. Some snacks, taco shells. Hunter, very good. Hunter, did you toast these? You know what you should do? You just smack them, like break them up, and get some salsa and some cheese dip and just use them as like corn chips. I know, the snow, right? Crazy. Look at this. Incredible, guys. Guys, for my American friends that are in all of this, just be careful. You know, I can drive in this, but I mean, if you get this once every 20 years, just stay off the roads. Don't risk it. I tell that to some people that live here all the time, and they experience the winter all the time because they can't drive. A little bit of snow and that's it. They just don't know what to do. It hasn't snowed in 17 years here in New Orleans. There you go. That's insane. And I think this was like your most ever, right? Your record. Yeah, it says record snow. Yeah, it's insane. But you know, Mother Nature does what Mother Nature does. So, and I don't care what kind of, you know, computers you have to predict the weather. I mean, they can to a certain extent, you know, but when it comes down to it, nobody knows. I mean, who would have thought? Who would have thought that Florida and New Orleans and Dallas, Texas, Houston. I heard Houston got messed up too. This is what I tried to make tonight, guys. Panko crusted turkey and turkey fillets. The panko was pretty good, but I didn't have the temperature right of the oil. I made it too hot when I first put them in. They kind of got burned. Do I like snow? Yes, I like snow if I don't have to go out. So if I'm sitting at home and you know, it's snowing and it's not a work day week, it's the weekend, and you know, there's no real reason for me to get out of the house, then yeah, I like chilling at home and, you know, watching it from the window. I do like driving in snow now, especially before my first car. Well, actually, I've had a few cars. Was standard. I don't know. I mean, maybe some of you newer, younger guys probably don't even know how to drive standard. But I used to love driving. Anyway, my first new car when I was in college was I bought it was a Z22, a Chevy Z22 Cavalier. It was a Cavalier. And it was standard. I loved the car. That car was the best car I ever had in my life. Yeah, and anyway, in the winter, especially in the snowstorms, the donuts, you know, the handbrake pulls and all that sort of stuff in the parking lots. Yeah, so really cool. Houston had closed both airports for commercial airlines. That's how bad it was in the area yesterday. Yeah, it's incredible. When are we having another members only? Great question, Harry. Yeah, you know what? We did get some more members yesterday. So yeah, I'll do another one for you guys. You can even put it in the chat what routes you guys want to see. Nothing too crazy, of course. And you know, like not a 16 or 17 hour stream. But yeah, I'm down to do another one for sure, Harry. Yeah. And for all my channel members, yeah, big shout out to all of you. Thank you so much. I am working on some custom emojis. I'm trying to do it myself, guys. It's all, you know, I'm learning as I go. I did put one. I've got the logo, of course, and I tried putting some other ones today. I'm not sure if they're working or not. Let me know if they're working. They're custom emojis, and then I've got the badge as well. The badge I did do. So Hunter says I accidentally closed Microsoft. What the hell? Hunter, what happened, my man? Just restart it and come back on. Hopefully, I think you've got a 2-minute grace period. I'm in their airspace now anyway. I'm in Albuquerque. Albuquerque. Oh, that's Ada's. Let me see. Have a look. He should ping me. Yeah, Albuquerque Center. All right, I'll give him a call if he's still up. Yeah, 32.8, and let's see. He is busy. There's a lot of traffic in the area, so 32.8. How about KMSY to KSAT? What is that? New Orleans to KSAT? What is KSAT?
Southwest 188, ready to contact altitude.
3,000, Southwest 188.
Southwest 188,
Kansas
climb
City?
and flight level 210.
210,
Or
188.
San Antonio? San Antonio. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, we could do that. Might be a little too short. No, I'm not going to bother. I have a friend over. Okay, Hunter. Hopefully you can watch. Oh, what? Did I miss something? Yeah, 29902 is standard. Yeah, right. Yes, it is. It is. Let me get in touch with the center here, and then I'll come back to the chat. Albuquerque Center, good evening. It's American 675 with you. Flight level 350.
American 675, Albuquerque Center ident.
Squawk ident, American 675.
Southwest 188, if possible, could we get our cruising altitude amended to 260?
Southwest 188, you said you wanted your cruise at 360?
I'm going back through it.
260.
Standard transmission, guys. 5 speed,
flight level
6
260
speed.
as your final.
Plan 260 final, Southwest 188.
And believe it or not, when you go to Europe, if you do any traveling in Europe and any car renting, and they still offer them, actually the majority of them are in standard still. So every time my wife and I go over to Portugal, yeah, I get a chance to drive it. And yeah, once you learn it, you'll never forget. You'll never forget. But like doing them in the winter, I mean, you can do it with an automatic car too, as long as you've got the handbrake. Pull the handbrake, do a couple of donuts, make sure you don't smack into a pole. If you're not sure still what I'm talking about, just go on YouTube and watch some of the videos. There's that one pole that's sitting in the empty parking lot, and you know the guy's got the whole parking lot, but he manages to hit the pole. Hong Kong to Bangkok, says Harry. That's not bad.
Aircraft calling Albuquerque
I'm
Center.
gonna write that down. I don't know how long that is.
American 675, ready to contact 73, correction.
Talk to me.
Sorry, American 675, ready to contact 35 miles north of Flagstaff, flight level 350, welcome.
All right, just a double click on the mic there, just to acknowledge him. Cool, we're just going to be transiting through their airspace.
74, leaving airspace to the north, Denver Center's
Hunter, what
offline,
happened to you, Hunter? I'm flying solo now.
Southwest 425, leaving
Now,
airspace,
if you guys want to know
offline, radar
how I
service
knew to
terminated,
get in
frequency
touch
changes
with
approved.
him, very easy. Number one, I'm on Vatsim, right? Number two,
Southwest
Vatsim radar.
188, climb maintain flight
Just go to
level
Vatsim
260.
radar and open it up. Go to the location where you're flying through. Should be familiar with your geography. And in our case, I'm that green airplane up on the top of the
No worries, yeah.
controlled airspace from Albuquerque, making my way over to the east. Everything that's highlighted here is controlled right now. There's a controller up for it.
21, taxi via Bravo.
They're the ones that we're talking to. How am I supposed to say this name without laughing, number one? And number two, what is your question? What? Oh, okay, it's gone now. It's gone. Whoever that was, yeah, not the right name for the channel. But he did have a. There's the question again. Try to change your name. What map software is that? It is Vatsim radar. Vatsim radar. Vatsim radar. Just use your search engine of choice. I use Google, of course, and it's free to open it up, of course, and
United 213 Albuquerque Center. Yep.
So Vatsim radar. Aviation Ethan, welcome aboard. Flying to Dallas right now from Memphis. Cool.
188 negative.
Have a great flight. And I do welcome you aboard, Aviation Ethan. I'm not sure if you guys have subscribed. Some of the new names in here. If you haven't, please consider subscribing. We're trying to grow the channel, of course. Drop the like in the video. Hit that bell to be notified
771 leave the aerospace,
future streams. I am streaming regularly,
frequency changes approved.
and I do welcome you guys aboard. And Dallas to Memphis sounds like a good flight too. What aircraft are you in? I don't know. Every time I think of Memphis, I just think of FedEx.
Cactus 1247, wind variable at 3 runway 21.
I have payware scenery for Memphis, but
1247.
I don't know, the frames. Every time I go in there, the frames aren't good. So on the iFLY Max, nice. Yeah, I've got to fly. It's just like a normal flight into Memphis. Of course, Memphis has, you know, like passenger carrying carriers that are flying in service to Memphis. But like I said, Memphis and FedEx for me go together.
American 553, ready contacts, altitude.
Can you do Cathay Pacific Airlines and a 747 Hong Kong to Bangkok?
American 553,
I would love to do it. Once PMDG comes out with their 747, Harry, we're going to do it. I'm not too sure about the the default one in Microsoft. I tried flying it before, even though the 747 is my favorite airplane in the world. I'll just wait for a proper payware to come out. Chunko Junko in the house. Love the name. Welcome aboard. Bought the 737-800, and every time I select a gate, it starts on its own. Really? Why? Well, okay, so you bought the 737. Is it the PMDG? I'm assuming it is, or it could be the iFLY. Anyway, go to your flight management computer. So go into your flight management computer, go into your menu, and you'll have options in there. Set your preferences to cold and dark. Cold and dark will have the airplane off without any power. And that should fix the problem, because you know the airplane will be without power and shouldn't move. Or you can even have it in the turnaround state.
Albuquerque Center, November
the engines won't be running,
Albuquerque
so you'll be able to sit still.
County Field,
and of course, make sure that your throttles are set correctly in the idle position, and your parking brake on.
I'm in Cactus 1247.
But Chunko Junko, let me know how it works out. Join the Discord, !Discord, if you've got any further problems with it. You can message us on the Discord, and I'll try to help you out.
Altitude indicates 3,200.
We'll try to help you out.
Level 210.
I'm maintaining level 210, Cactus 1247.
Harry says, "Come on, Subs." Hey, how do you guys? How are you okay with the volume of the controllers? You want me to
aircraft
turn it down a little?
Following for Albuquerque seconds.
There, I turned it down a bit.
15,000.
Shared call sign in position, please.
Yeah, there you go. Aviation
November
Ethan is helping out too. Thank you so
Albuquerque
much, guys. And select cold and dark. There you go.
All right, November 8.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Harry, thank you so much. Come on, subs.
And equipment Suffolk and destination airport.
Is it one button to join? What's that, Chase? What's going on? Oh, it is one button to join. TA is here. Welcome aboard, TA. Welcome, welcome. How are you, sir? How is everything? How's your cat? How is your little kitten?
Practice 1247.
I
when
heard
able, turn left for direct
you were
step
saying
around
on the
course.
last stream that it hurt its leg. For helping on other stuff? Yes.
Ready for pushback.
Do it. Thank you so much, Chase. Pereira
Austrian
in the
5,
house.
Turkey Center, push
Welcome
baggers,
aboard.
direct cough taxi.
How's everything going, Pereira? How's the hardware coming along? The radio panels. TA, he's good. Thank you so much for letting us know. What is this ATC Swede with the 249 Swedish chronos? I think that's what they're called. Thank you so much for that, my man. Thank you. Thank you. That's awesome. I'm not sure why the alert never came up. I think there might be delayed. Let me see the alert
Southwest
box.
188, leave American LA Center is offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency changes approved.
Ocean Roger, frequency changes approved. Today, Southwest.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it never came up. But thank you so much for that, ATC Swede. Third nod, 3D knobs shipped, waiting on them so I can continue. Nice. Chunko Junko says 10. Right on, guys. TA, don't forget to drop a like as well. And of course, the big star for today, ATC Swede with a 249. Let me, I want to say the name right. SC key. Swedish krona. There it is, the Swedish krona. Oh, I was right. I was right. Harry says, say hi to your wife. I will. Harry, I will. Thank you. You're a gentleman. But right on. Look at the sticker there, too. I like that. OP. Very, very nice, guys. That's awesome. ATC Swede, special shout out to you. Just kind of upset about my OBS here not alerting. I like hearing the alerts. We're 2 away from 680 subs, guys. Let's keep them coming. And we're at 22 likes already. Let's keep the likes going too. I don't know what my wife is doing downstairs. She's like giggling. There it is, guys. I'm just tapping the love button here, the heart button for the chat. Love the chat today, guys. Wonderful, wonderful. All right, you know what? We're all nice and level. Let's get up, stretch our legs. You guys have control. I'll do a quick cabin tour. I've done a million of them already. In terms of explaining them, all we're gonna do is just look around. We'll walk around. If you guys have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer, but we'll just walk to the end here and back. Stretch our legs. You guys can see the modeling here. I do like that about iFLY. The modeling of the cabin is superior, really good and fully functional, with the overhead bins, and of course the sounds as well too. Notice how we get closer to the engines over the wings, the sound changes and then changes again. Air Bossman in the house. Welcome aboard. Welcome, welcome. How you doing, Air Bossman? My boy, the Skymaster #1. Atta boy. Thank you, Air Bossman. All right. Now, when I say that it's like fully like detailed and modeled, it is like the even the lavs, the loos work,
ready for taxi to runway.
and you can even hear them flush. So really good. Shout out to iFLY for this. They didn't have to go,
Charlie Foxtrot,
you know,
and wait on Charlie,
and get all of this all done to this level, but they did. So big shout out to them for that.
Runway.
I'm just looking. My dogs are up here now. They're just spazzing out here. They're doing zoomies like crazy.
Cross runway 8 on Charlie.
Oh my god. Okay, well look at the rear galley. Now the reason for that, guys, the dog's going crazy is, you know, it's cold outside. We can only take them out for a little bit, so we let them run around in here. All right, rear galley, and then we'll make our way back up to the top. Perfect. We'll just jump back up to the top here. Let me get back into the chat. TA, oh my god, for a second I thought you meant you were going to do an exercise routine for us to follow. TA, you're out of control. An exercise routine. Doing great, buddy, and nice to see you. I'm preparing my stream live in 30 minutes, buddy. Nice, Air Boss Man. Have a great stream, my friend. Thank you so much for stopping in. Thank you, thank you. All right, we're picking up another waypoint here. Slight change in our direction, and then of course always monitoring that navigational display. And this, isn't this a sight for sore eyes?
Okay, push our discretion.
But look at this, guys. Will you look at this? 278 at 96. That wind is right on our tail, right down the pipe, pushing us along. Our ground speed, a formidable 528 knots over the ground. It's a walloping tailwind. Only once in real life that I had a wind right on my tail on the Cessna. It's when I was going to Kingston, Ontario, and yeah, I went and did a touch and go from Toronto City Centre. At that time it was City Centre. Now it's Billy Bishop, and yeah, that touch and go, and then I turned around and immediately started heading back towards Toronto, and that walloping tailwind became a walloping headwind, and the cars on the 401 were driving faster than I was flying. So I wish you all the success, my man. Have fun. Give this man some love and subs. Thank you so much, Air Boss Man. Thank you. I'll stop in on your stream soon and drop a like as well. Thank you so much. Thank you. Tanner Netcher in the house. Welcome, Tanner. Hello to you. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for stopping in and saying hi. If you're new, please consider subscribing, hitting that bell for the notifications. I am streaming regularly on Microsoft 2024. I am a real world pilot as well. If you've got any aviation questions, I'll try to answer. And or if you've got anything about, you know, wanting a career in aviation and how to get started and all that sort of good stuff, let me know. Join the Discord as well, ! Discord. I can you know, I can help you. I can help you get some answers. KFC making good winglets in the house. I love the name. I love the name. Welcome aboard. Bump up that Mach and go for the ground speed record. You know what? That is an excellent idea. Let's do it. Let's do it. 0.82 on the Mach. Let's hope the controller doesn't get pissed for doing that. I am on the Vatsim radar. If you guys want to have a look, I don't have another controller up. I'm that little airplane right over here. We've increased the Mach heading over to Albuquerque and over and across into Dallas Fort Worth. I am the one-person conga line today, but KFC making good winglets. I like the suggestion. We're gonna go ahead and take it. We'll do 8.1. Oops. 8.1. That's right at the red line here. Actually, just touching it. 0.8 would be nice too, but let's see how fast we can go. Let's see if we can get up to 600 knots. We'll take a screenshot and put it. How do you start a plane company? Tanner, that is a great question. In real life or in the simulator? I haven't done any career mode in Microsoft 2024, and just because I'm not interested in it. But I can help find answers once the stream is done. In real life, there's a lot of things that need to go into getting an airline company or an airplane company started. A lot of government paperwork that you'll need to do. All right, look at how fast we've reached the indicated here. 475. Of course, at this speed, at this altitude, we use the Mach numbers. Just coming up to Mach 0.81. And our ground speed now, 569 knots over the ground. 569 knots to miles per hour. For my American friends, that is 655 miles an hour. And for us living here in Canada on the good old metric system, 1,054 kilometers an hour. That is really, really fast. Oh, look at this. We've touched 570. And yeah, that number that I just said, that 1,000 kilometers an hour, there's some idiots that try to do that on the 401. Good luck. Tanner is asking what's my favorite airplane. My favorite airplane is the 747-400 and 800. But when I was younger, it was just the 747. 200, 400, SP, all of them. Yeah, mine is the 747 to Tanner. Thank you so much for that. Attaboy, Tanner. Yeah. Love it, love it. Tanner, if you haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing. Try to get 680 on the sub count. Chase, of course, is the 737-700. Yeah, it's a good airplane. I like that. I like the 700. The Stubby. I call it the Stubby.
Golf Lima 226 left will advise ready at the end.
Skymaster, do you like Kirby? Kirby, like the game Kirby, the Nintendo game Kirby? I don't think I've played it.
Southwest 4297 Albuquerque Center.
Yeah, 4297.
Southwest 4297 IDEN.
What is that, Chase? Stubby? Oh yeah, Stubby. Okay, I got it now. Sorry. Time for new glasses, guys. I mean, we like the same plane. Yeah, Tanner, that's so cool. That's so cool. I can't wait for PMTG to release the 747. I love it. I've actually flown on a 747 twice, from Los Angeles to Melbourne, and then from Melbourne to Los Angeles. So just did. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, thank you. One away from 680. Heck, if we can get 700, that would be sweet. 700 for today's stream. Getting close to 1,000. All the likes, all the chat. I really appreciate it, guys. Look at this. We're already over 20 likes. Let's keep going with the likes. Smash that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Let's go for 30 likes. You got to play Kirby. TA, I think I played it like before. I just don't remember it.
675 Albuquerque Center.
American 675, go ahead.
American 675, any chance you can take a step up or step down just for traffic?
Yeah, Roger, we can do a step up.
American 675, thanks, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Okay, climb and maintain flight level 370 for American 675. All right, so he wants us up to 370. So what we're going to do is get this up to 370. We'll get this to 370. We'll do that. And let's go to the init index.
Austrian 552 on departure, flighting 310, wind 320 at 21, gusting 28, runway 3, clear.
I forgot how to set it in here. Index
310, runway
03, 370. Okay, so that's all done. Perfect. All right, easy peasy, guys. Let's see if we can get even faster now. Look at the winds at flight level 370. We're already at 102 knots, right down the pipe. That's how I call it, right down the pipe, right down the barrel. We've got a perfect tailwind, perfect storm, 570 on the ground speed, like 1,055 kilometers an hour over the ground, or 655 miles per hour. We're just tearing it up, boys and girls. Just tearing it up on the way to Dallas. Do you play other flight games like Infinite Flight, Argo Flight, Turbo Flight Simulator? No, I don't play any of those, but I do have P3D. I do have X-Plane 12. I miss X-Plane. X-Plane, I shake my head because X-Plane is a good simulator. It is good. I have payware aircraft for it as well. Yeah, so X-Plane 2. And of course, Microsoft 2024, which I've got my fingers crossed is going to get substantially better in the coming months. Yeah, no mobile. The only thing, okay, only mobile game I play, guys, I'm sure some of you play it. It's a Block Blast, so that's the only one. Sky, I got Toronto scenery? No way. Fly Tampa? Well, we gotta head over to Toronto again. My hometown.
Southwest 4297, plan vectors for the visual approach, runway 25 left. Southwest 4297A, firm, plan vectors for the visual approach, runway 25 left.
Okay, we'll plan on vectors.
Southwest 1150 Albuquerque Center, wind calm, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
Miami to Toronto this weekend. I'm down for it. Yeah.
Austrian 552, ready to contact.
Do a Ryanair landing. Yeah. You know what? We gotta head over to Europe.
7,000 feet.
You know, even though I love like flying in the United States and Canada, but we got to.
Maintain flight level 220.
We got to do some Ryanair. Do a wire.
Austrian 552 negative, flight level 200, 20,000 feet.
Yeah, guys, join the Discord. Put them in the route section, the route suggestion section, and I'll have a look. And you know, if there's a whole bunch of us that want to do it, then we'll do it.
1152, I gave you the clearance.
Tanner, yeah, I've done some Ryanair landings before, and you know, viewers actually complain because I do such a butter landing, which is really hard landing. Yeah, Tanner, I know. Yeah, so every time I fly Ryanair, I end up doing a good landing and everybody's like, well, no, that's not the way to do it. And it's the only time that I don't like really, you know, mind if I have a hard landing, but I never end up having a hard landing. Our ground speed's coming down a little here, but still good. All right, guys, I'm here. I'm just gonna turn off the camera here. I gotta play around with the chargers here in the back of the computer. I'm here.
Austrian 552, turn left,
I'm
proceed direct
back.
Oscar, November, Mike.
I'm back.
Turn left, proceed direct Oscar, November, Mike. Austrian 552.
Skymaster, his US ZZZ. He's us ZZZ. How is your sister? TA, what are you trying to say, TA? I don't know what you're trying to tell me. But also do one without the landing gear. Tanner, you're out of control. But I like it. I like it. Skymaster, his, us, ZZZ. I'm not sure what happened to ZZZ. I don't know. ZZZ, if you're here, say something, man. I made you a moderator. And ZZZ is my brother, by the way, like my real life brother. And TA is asking about my sister. I've got 2 sisters, so I think they're okay. How is ZZZ? I don't know where ZZZ is. But look at this. Owls is giving ZZZ a shout out. He's probably sleeping, hence the ZZZZ. ATC Swede, would you consider doing a Norwegian SAS, Scandinavian Airlines flight in Scandinavia? Absolutely, yeah. Yes. Yeah, I would definitely do that. Norwegian SAS to Scandinavia. Yeah, let's do it. Hunter, you're still here too, my man. Thank you so much. And TA, yeah, my sisters are fine. Thank you for asking, my man. It'd be funny, TA, if you were actually my sister. TA in the house. TA is here. Just joking, my man. But I'm not sure what happened to ZZZ. He is a sports guy, so he's probably watching the sports. Tanner, I did it without the landing gear before. Oh boy. And what was the outcome? Chase done working out? Chase, I haven't worked out in 3 days again. Well, okay.
Number 655, Albuquerque Center, 1 call, runway 25 right.
I did work out, but I wasn't actually lifting weights. My workout the last 3 days was building furniture for my wife and having her look at it and say, oh, I don't like it. And then having to tear it down, like having to take it apart. That was my working out. Oh, and of course, assembling the chair today. TA says that was wild. Skymaster says some crazy. Yeah, I'm just joking, TA. Just joking. But I'm not sure where ZZZ is. Maybe I'll text him. TA in the house. TA, so how's your cat? Your cat is good? Would you ever consider getting a second cat for your cat? I think your cat needs a little brother or sister. Serbian plays in the house. Welcome aboard. Welcome, welcome. Hey there. Would you do a Calgary to Toronto Pearson in the 737 MAX or 787-900 Dreamliner? Absolutely, yes. Yeah. I think I've done Calgary to Toronto already in the 737, but yeah, I'm down to do it again. 787, I wish I bought the deluxe version, guys.
Southwest 655, ready to contact.
I don't have it, so I don't have any 787, but if a developer makes a 787 payware, I'll drop my money in a minute, in a New York minute, as they say, and I'll pick it up. No, Serbian place, it's all right. I'm glad to do another one. Thank you for for stopping in and suggesting it. And I do welcome you aboard. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing, hitting that bell. I am streaming regularly, and I do enjoy the chat and the suggestions. Yeah. Calgary to Toronto, heck, if you guys want, I can do it even tomorrow.
Who's calling?
TA says he hits anybody who tries to touch his things.
Roger, maintain 8,000, flighting 300.
He's a possessive cat. Aw. Put some pictures in the Discord, TA. I'll put it up right now.
4297 to set a maintain 5,000.
10.5 for 5 for...
No, I'll stay on the plane with you and hang out on this flight, because why not? Serbian place. Thank you so much for that, my man. Thank you. Welcome aboard. I hope you subscribed if you haven't already. Dropped a like in the video and some hearts in the chat as well. TA is gonna put up some pictures of his cat, and I'll put it on the Discord for everybody. If you guys haven't joined Discord, exclamation Discord in the chat, and yeah, there's a link that Nightbot will bring up, and yeah, you can join that as well. We talk in there, we put food pics, all sort of good stuff in there as well.
All right, Southwest 655, when able, turn left, proceed direct Keens on course. When I take it, you're able to continue.
That's Sunset, boys and girls.
Southwest 655, Roger, yep, you can proceed direct Keens, climb, maintain, flight level 210.
All right, you know, one thing I forgot to do on today's flight was set the chrono.
Center American 1804, ready to take off 26 left El Paso.
But
American 1804.
the good thing about the aircraft is once my wheels leave the ground, it actually takes the time for me. So I've been airborne now for 1 hour and 1 minute. 2 hours and 1 minute is the total time. So what are we at now? 59 minutes left till we land in Dallas Fort Worth. And if we expand on the navigational display, in the heap of all of these waypoints all clumped together, it's because I've got everything stretched like for the display. We can see the top of descent there. Actually, there's two of them, top of descent and top. So less than an hour, guys. Half an hour from now, we're going to start briefing for the arrival into Dallas Fort Worth. We're going to get the aircraft all configured already, and we'll make our way down, and hopefully we'll do a nice uneventful landing into Dallas, one of the busier airports. And I'm not sure if you guys have ever seen the airport diagram of Dallas. I'll pull it up. Dallas is crazy. It's
Delta 3432,
got a lot of runways.
Delta 3432, thanks. Climb, maintain, flight level 210.
Sorry, I always pause for a second when the controller is talking. I want to make sure that I don't miss a call.
Southwest 655, climb, maintain, flight level 300.
I don't know if you guys can hear the tape. My wife is taping up all the boxes that... Oh, man. Buy furniture, put it together, take it apart. That's Mr. Skymaster. So anyway, here's the airport diagram of Dallas Fort Worth, and I'm not gonna lie,
American 1804 is out of 5,000.
this looks intimidating.
17,000.
American 1804, ready to contact, climb maintain,
Look
flight
at
level
this.
360.
Up flight level 360, American 1804.
You've got two sets of parallel runways, and then of course they've got to be numbered differently, even if they're the same heading, the magnetic track. Yeah, just so there's no confusion. But you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 runways. Insane. Anyway, that's where we're headed to tonight. And yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. All right, TA said that he's posted some pictures in the Discord, so let's pull up the Discord here and take a look. TA, you put it in the general chat? Yeah, you did. All right, let's have a look at the pics here, TA.
Flight level 300.
Austrian 552, climb maintain, flight level 300.
Look at him. What's his name? Or her name? Oh, wow, look at how big it's getting. Oh, you guys are feeding it well. Oh, that's a cutie pic. Yeah, that's a nice picture. White shoes. I love my white shoes. Shout out to Flossie. Flossie Carter. Guys, I am big in tech too, like into tech, so Flossie Carter is someone I watch. Flossie and MKBDHD. I can never say the name right. Nice picture.
Delta 3432, climb maintain, flight level 280. You can expect higher once I get a little bit more separation with the aircraft in front of you.
Cool pictures. All right, we'll come back onto the Discord in a bit. If you guys have any pictures of food, pet pictures, airplane pics you guys want to put in the Discord and have me open it up for everybody, please do. Serbian plays. Just a question, what's your favorite aircraft? I would like to know. Yeah, Serbian plays. It's the 747-400 is my favorite airplane. 747-400 or 800. And then it would be the A380, A350, and the 777 for the wide bodies. So these are the big boys. And then narrow body Airbus A320, just slightly better than the good old Boeing 737. But you know, some of the aircraft that I mentioned now, they're all coming to the simulators hopefully soon. We've got the PMDG 747, the A350 by any builds. Can't remember, Blue something simulations for the 757, 767. So we're gonna look forward to that as well. And then I heard there might be a new Neo coming too. So I know a lot of Airbuses, a lot of
552 descending via the Wasco, one arrival, runway
A320s and 19s and all that. But
3016.
why not?
Austrian 552.
Southwest 4297 on that turn. Field will be at your 10 to 11 o'clock and 18 miles. Southwest 4287 clear, correction, 4297 cleared visual approach, runway 25 left. Austrian 552 descend via the Wasco, one arrival, runway 22 transition, the El Paso altimeter 3016.
Descend via Wask 01 transition. Austrian 552.
All right, guys. Oh, I hear the Discord. Let's see. Do we have any other stuff? Oh, okay. So just some chatting in there. All right, so guys, you guys doing any TV show watching, like you know, these specialty channels like Netflix and Prime, Disney, Apple TV? Any shows you guys are watching? Let me know. Because I just started watching a new one now, and actually I kind of like it. It's called Severance. I've just been playing with the Nintendo. Nice. All right, guys.
American 675, leaving Merit Stage, Fort Worth Center's offline. Radar
Perfect.
services terminated. Frequency changes approved.
Okay, over to Unicom. Thanks so much for the radar services. You have yourself a great night from American 675.
You too, yep.
See ya. All right, guys. 22-8. Guys, give me a minute. I'm just going to step away here from the flight deck. We've got no controllers for the time being. And when I return, we'll start planning for our top of descent. So, guys, give me 2 minutes. I shall return. So, be right back. Check. Sorry about that, guys. All right. So, new chair. I got it on a deal before. Actually, it was Boxing Day. It's nice. It's good, but I don't know the material. It's like it's hot. My seat is hot. So, if you guys are ever shopping for a new gaming chair, be aware of that. All right, let's get some light on in here. I do have the real-time real weather. Or I always go with the real weather, but sometimes I won't do the real time. But for today's, we're on the real time. So, got all the displays here. I watched a TV show. It's called Might Planes. It's actually really cool. Yeah, I gotta check that out. Like I said, I started watching this Severance. Yeah, it's weird. It's pretty good. And then the last one I watched was Better Call Saul. Ed E. Oops. Oh, I got the hiccups now. Ed E in the house. Welcome aboard. Welcome. Yeah, I might be the first person to live stream with hiccups. They think I actually got him. Anyway. MB is Mighty Planes. Yeah, I've seen it before. Yeah, it's a good show. That and Mayday. I used to watch Mayday too. It's pretty intense. All right, top of descent on the navigational display here, a little over 160 nautical miles. When we get this indication here a little closer to us, we're gonna start planning for our arrival into Dallas. And what that curtails or what that means is we're going to get our altimeter settings. We're going to get the runway that we're going to expect, the ILS, the frequencies, the final approach course, all that sort of good stuff, the decision height. We'll get that all plugged in. If we've got controllers up, of course, we'll get the radios all programmed and ready to be able to talk to them and make our way down. Of course, we'll brief the weather if we didn't, right? I will try out that show. Yeah, not if you're Chase. I don't know what to say. It's for a mature audience, so. But yeah, it is pretty good. And I'm not saying that you guys are. When I say by mature, I'm talking about your age, right? Like, I mean, if you're like, you know, I don't know, 17 or 18 years old, I don't know. Well, I mean, whatever. I mean, you guys do whatever you guys got to do. It's just a good show. 680 on the subs. Thank you so much for whoever just subscribed. Thank you. I'm disappointed with my alert today. It's just not working. And actually, when I click on it, it's telling me to looking for the old alert box setting. Click here. All right, so there it is. So maybe now it'll work. Done. Okay. So hopefully now it'll work. Harry's asking, can we do a stream on my birthday in July? Absolutely, Harry. You let us know when your birthday is, when we get closer to it, and I'll do a stream for you. Why not? July 27th, says Harry. No problem, Harry. Will do. Definitely. Just remind me once we get closer. Serbian Play says, here's a short flight idea. Amsterdam Schiphol to Belgrade, Nicholas Tesla Airport. It's actually decently short, maybe 2 hours or so. I love it. Great flight. I'm gonna put it in. I'll so Schiphol to Belgrade. Belgrade. Where is that Belgrade? It's in Serbia, right? You will know why soon. Harry's saying it's a Sunday. Cool. Roger. And here we are, guys, once again back into the nighttime. It's one of the drawbacks of keeping it on real time, especially if you're flying here in North America. The winter months, guys, especially the further north you go, I mean, it's just dark. Here where I live in Southern Ontario, Canada, 4 o'clock on the 21st. Okay, guys, hold on a second. I have to shut off my camera. My wife's coming in here to pick up some printer stuff. Okay. My apologies. The wifey is camera shy. Okay. All right. Yeah, Serbian plays. Great suggestion. I've noted it down, and we'll definitely do it. And my Discord now is going crazy as well. Let's see what's going on. What's all the commotion about in there? Let's see. Oop. Aviation for Life says another fire in my area. Oh no. What is going on? It's still in California? Yeah. That's too bad. That's too bad. Can we say hi to your wife? Yeah. Harry says, hello, Mrs. Skymaster. She says hi. Huh. There you go, Harry. All right, we're in the dark out now. I think on my next stream, in the iFLY, we'll do a night flight, and I'll do it from the right side here. I'll do it from the first officer side. But that won't be for tomorrow, guys. I think I'm done with the Boeings now for a little bit, and we'll be jumping back into the Airbuses now. I think tomorrow will be the Phoenix or the FS slabs. The slabs. All right, that top of descent now is getting closer. And we'll take a look at our Vatsim radar map. Yeah, we're in the clear here now, so. It would have been nice to hear Hunter and fly along with Hunter. But maybe on the next one. Here we are. That's our little airplane right here. And we're just going to go right to over here. I'll come to Canada, says Harry. No problem, Harry. Come to Canada. Something going on in Mexico. That's another flight we got to do. I mean, I've gone to Cancun a number of times. Not in real life. I've actually never been to Mexico in my life. Yeah, all the places that I have been, just haven't been to Mexico. I do want to go, especially Cancun. But anyway, for the virtual flying that we do, I've been to Cancun a number of times, but we gotta do a flight into Mexico City, something with a challenge. Mexico City's airport is, I think, quite high. The elevation is quite high. Going back to playing poker? Chase, what are you trying to say, Chase? All right, we're gonna have to start getting ready soon, guys. Oh, look at this. Or just keep it like this for a while. Poker, the gambling card game, really? This looks sweet, doesn't it? I'm not gonna talk. We're just gonna keep it like this, and you guys can just appreciate the silhouette of the beautiful Max here with the disappearing daylight. Beautiful. Now, guys, when you ever get into your night rating, and you know, you start going up at dusk, and you watch the sunset over the horizon, the colors sometimes, you know, depending on the amount of pollution in the air, the amount of dust particles, and the temperature, you can get some pretty wild colors, guys, especially when that sun is disappearing. I don't do gambling. Yeah, neither do I, guys. I just don't. I don't. The house always wins. I've been to Vegas twice. I just don't. You know, 20 bucks. I put in 20 bucks on the slot machine just for fun, and I never win. So playing poker, I've played poker before for fun, but yeah, just I like dominoes, guys. Will Long in the house. Welcome aboard, my man. Welcome, welcome. Isn't this? It's absolutely stunning. And then we've got the slight curvature of the earth there too. Yeah, we're gonna just appreciate this for a few more minutes. And yeah, just like this, the silhouette, the beacon there flashing. This is gorgeous. Harry's asking how many likes. I'm not sure how many likes but we're at 680. 680 for the subs. Let's keep it going, guys. I wanted to get 700 today. All right, we're doing a turn here. I got to jump back into the flight deck. I want to make sure that we're on course. We're on course. Let's go ahead and bug that heading. Perfect. And we can go back and enjoy it. But not for too much longer, because I got to start planning for the arrival. 25 likes. You are using a slot machine, of course. You did not win. I just don't like it. I just don't. No, I mean, going and seeing the casinos in Las Vegas, like I said, I've been twice. The second time I went to Las Vegas, I enjoyed it a lot more than the first time. Just the first time, I was overwhelmed. There was just a lot going on. It was a lot. Yeah, I still had a good time, but the second time I went, I knew what to expect, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot more. Plus, I stayed at a better resort, so casino resort. So, yeah, but for the gambling, I'm not interested. Just because I know I won't win. All right, cool. Now we'll keep it like this a little bit longer. Breaking in the chair. The only thing I miss about the chair is the two-tone, the black and white. I'm actually looking now for a black and white pillow here. Or even forget about the white, put a Skymaster blue pillow. I should get a custom pillow, like for the head support. All right, that top of descent now less than 80 nautical miles. Let's go ahead and brief now the weather and get some of the numbers plugged in for our arrival. We can do it together. I'm going to pull it up on the screen here so you guys can see it as well. And you know what? We'll try to make a nice night landing into Dallas. Blue Fam 454 in the house. Yo, my man, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for stopping in. Thank you, thank you. All right, so Dallas Fort Worth 250 at 7 knots, 10 statute miles visibility, few clouds at 25,000, temperature 11 degrees Celsius, dew point -9. Altimeter is a 3019. That's the number I'm looking for. Then of course the winds and the visibility, and then our future forecast there looks good too. Greater than 6 miles statute miles visibility, few clouds at high altitude, so no problem there. So we're going to get our altimeter setting programmed in right now, which is 3019. So let's have a look. Uh, 3019. That's perfect. And as per SimBrief, I'm going to pull up the approach plate here. 36 left for tonight's approach. 36 left. And looking at the winds there, I think the winds were in our favor. So I'm going to pull up the arrival approach and take a look at the airport diagram. 36 left. Yeah, you know what? We'll take it. We'll take it. We've got 36 right as well, but 36 left. We can take one of the high-speed taxis. All we got to do is jump across another runway, and then we'll be able to taxi to the gates. So I like it. All right, so that's the plan for tonight, guys. Let me pull up the approach plate again. So for the oh, actually this is the RNAV. Let me get the ILS. Oh, interesting. There isn't. Only RNAV. Oh, no, sorry. 3-1 left. This is 3-6 left. So, 3-6 left. ILS. Perfect. This one now. We can get rid of that. Perfect. All right. Always make sure you get your right approach plates, guys. We got to do this quickly now because that top of descent is coming. So localizer frequency is a 111.9 or 111.9 or 0.9. Select our ILS 1119. Perfect. Let's go ahead and get that in. We'll put it on both sides here. 1119. Oops. 1119. Let's get that in there too. Final approach course 356. Don't have to move it too far. 356 on the course. 356 on the course. Perfect. And then our decision height is a 788 in the Barrow. Oops. Barrow. This is the fun part. I don't know if there's another way that we can do this faster. So I'm using the scroll wheel here. 788. Game is looking fire. You got it. You got it. Blue Fam 454. I know. Drop a like if you haven't already. Love it. I do like the night flying too. Just for streaming, sometimes it's harder to stream it just because I've got so many lights on in here. It's harder to see the screen. Oops. But you know, if I was at my computer right now and on Vatsim and not streaming, I would have everything dimmed down, and it would feel more, you know, like more immersive. 788 in the barrow. There we go. We did it, guys. 788. 788. Perfect. We're good. Top of descent now. We're going to go all the way down to 3,000 feet. So we'll get the 3,000 set in the MCP here, the autopilot. And of course, let's start bringing back that speed right now. And the good thing about this, guys, is when we hit that top of descent, we don't have to do anything. As long as we've got a lower altitude programmed in the autopilot here, the aircraft is going to start making its way down. And of course, you know, if we've got everything set up right in the flight management computer here, any speed, altitude restrictions that belong to the star or the SID, in this case, we are arriving in a Dallas. It is a star standard arrival. All those speed, altitude restrictions, it'll follow. How can we tell? Well, right, it'll display it. It'll also show it in magenta with an asterisk if there's any at any point that you need to be at a certain waypoint. So really cool. I got you, bro. Right on. Thank you so much. And I forgot to shut this off. There you go, guys. Perfect. There. We won't be pulling up the Discord or any of that now. Perfect. So, Vatsim map. Have a look. We don't have any controllers. But let's get the CTAF for KDFW is 2655. Okay, got a little flashlight there. Right on, guys. And we've started our top of descent now. We've got it going all the way down to 3,000. Everything else is programmed. All we got to do now is, make sure that we don't cut off any other traffic on the way down, maintain a listening watch, make our radio calls if need be, because we're uncontrolled right now, and making sure that the aircraft is doing what we've told it to do. So on that descent profile, we're going to monitor the speed as well, and we're going to make sure that we hit that target altitude of 3,000 feet. So we've told the autopilot and the airplane what to do now. All we're doing now is monitoring and making sure that everything's going to be executed. Blue Fam 454 Skymaster. So in that video for the MSI, it won't let me run as administrator. Really? I don't know. It should. Serbian plays. I once was on a 9-hour flight from Amsterdam from Calgary, and it was really cool. Longest flight I've ever been on. That sounds cool. What kind of airplane were you on? It must have been like Air Canada or something, right? Avgeek in the house. What's going on? Avgeek, how's the flight training going, my man? Yeah, Blue Fam, are you talking about that thing we were in the Discord about the filters? Oh, I gotta watch my airspeed here, guys. Let's get that speed brake deployed. Speed brake coming down. Yeah, you know what? If you can't get in on that, I wouldn't even use it. Sometimes this freeware scenery stuff you got to be careful with, or these freeware utilities. But if you're talking about like getting the atmosphere and all of that all set up right, just buy the Rex Atmos. Yeah, buy the Rex Atmos. It's like $15, $10 probably, if it's on sale right now. And you're good to go. Yeah, I looked at it too, but I can't get it to work. Now, the way AvGeek had it on the Discord yesterday, it looked really nice, but 680 on the subs, guys. One more. Can we do it? One more. 5 more. All right, so we're going to come around on our track here, and then we'll be doing the left base final for the 3-1. If you want to know the runway orientation, all you got to do is bring up your whole compass rose here. And what were we at? 3-6. So we'll be coming around like this and landing in that direction. Perfect. I've got the air brakes or speed brakes deployed. And we're going to make sure that we're on speed. Once we hit it, we're almost there. 290. That's what we've got programmed. We can go ahead and stow those speed brakes. Hard to see in the night, but I think we're good now. Let's go ahead and stow that. All right. Just maintain a lookout on the Vatsim radar here. We're good. We're good. And we're on the Jovem 6 arrival for the ILS 36 left. So I already had a look at the airport diagram along with you guys. We'll brief it one more time when we get a little closer. But we've got 2 parallel runways to the right, 2 parallel runways on the left. I am taking the left runway on the two parallels on the left side of the airport. and then there's some other runways that are in the opposite direction there. So you want to get familiar with what the airport looks like, you know. You want to make sure that you're going to be going to the right airport, number 1, and number 2, you want to make sure that you're going to hit that right runway or land on that right runway. All right, back in the altimeter setting region, the 3018. We're a little fast here. Let's go ahead and deploy the speed brake. Of course, there are speed restrictions, just like if you're driving a car. 250 knots indicated below 10,000 and 200 below 3,000, 10 nautical miles around the airport, at least here in Canada. Tamer, welcome aboard, Tamer. Bell 429, longest flight I was on is New York to Frankfurt, Germany, back in 1974. Wow. That must have been incredible. 1974. That was a great year, by the way. New York. What kind of aircraft? Do you remember the aircraft? You know, the only reason I'm asking is my first airplane trip, I was 4 years old. And that's what got me into flying. I mean, I loved the airplanes since I was born. I thought they were cool. But when we took our first flight over to Europe to visit family, that first plane ride got me convinced when we were barreling down the runway getting ready to take off. And I was a small kid sitting with my dad, and it threw me into the back of the seat, and I was like, wow. Anyway, long story short, I never knew the aircraft that I was on. And I actually called my mom not too long ago. I mean, I call my mom all the time, but, well, actually, I'm lying about that. I should be calling her more often than I'm not. But, Mom, if you're watching, I'm sorry. But I do keep in touch with my mom, texting. Anyway, anyway, guys, sorry about that. Anyway, I called my mom and I was asking her, Mom, do you know the airplane that I was on? Because I just want to know, and I have no idea. So, I mean, that's why Bell 429, I'm asking you, do you remember what aircraft it was? Let me see in the messages. Bell 429, yeah. Night flying is like on instruments, especially if you're in an area where there's not a lot of lights. then yeah. When I was doing my flight training, a friend and me, who was also a licensed pilot, we wanted to go to Val-d'Or, Quebec. Val-d'Or, Quebec. Look it up in the map. It's supposed to be a nice flight, but anyway, we were supposed to be coming back at night, and the owner of the school said, "No way. I'm not letting you guys go up there without an instrument rating." So. Yeah, in some places, especially here in Canada, even in order to fly at night, it's advisable that you have an instrument rating. Chase 1, Chase, attaboy. Yeah, it was in the military aircraft. I don't remember the model. Oh, okay, cool. Anyway, it's a cool story. Anyway, that's so cool. Yeah, I think they had 707s back then. And LT11s, maybe? I don't know. I tried looking on Google, but can you still fly professionally with Xbox controllers? I never did, but I know there's some YouTubers actually that do it. I don't know if I got the streamer's name right. But there's a streamer that's doing it all with the Xbox controller. And yeah, I don't know how he's doing it, but he's doing it. He's making all the calls and all that. He's flying Vatsim. He's flying it professionally. Yes. So yes, you can do it. But for me personally, I've never done it. I tried playing Call of Duty with the Xbox controller, and I was like, no way, can't do it. Now, certain things I can play on the controller, but yeah. If you can master that, that'd be cool. Avgeek, you're in the VC, by the way. Nice. I'll have a look once we land. We're getting ready to land, guys. So. And there is traffic in the area, so I'm going to make sure that I'm not getting in anybody. No, both aircraft are on the ground. And then we've got another one that's in transit, but it's overhead. So perfect. Let's go ahead and switch over. I've lived in Singapore in my teens. So we flew a lot of 747s and DC-10s. I've even flown into Hong Kong Kai-Tak. That's so cool. Yeah, I've got videos of that. Actually, when I was quite young, I used to watch them on the VHS tapes. There used to be a company that would make cockpit videos. Now you can see it on YouTube, but before YouTube. And going into Kai-Tak, like my mouth just dropped. That's so cool. But yeah, I like for 747s. I mean, that was the airplane that I saw when I was growing up, and it was just like, wow. DC-10s are nice too, but that's so cool too. ATC Swede, so cool. I'm gonna try again to find out what aircraft I was on my very first flight. You know, because I've been keeping a list. What speed brake? I've been keeping a list of all the airplanes that I've been on. And I think I've, named them all, except for the ones when I was a young boy. And my grandparents, when they went to Australia, actually, they went on a 747. It was CP Air. That one I remember. My grandfather told me. CP Air. Remember CP Air? And they flew from here to Vancouver. They fueled up, and then from Vancouver they flew to Hawaii and stopped in Hawaii, and then from Hawaii they flew to Melbourne. I think that was the route. And that's a 747, but it was like the original 747. It was like a 100 series. So CP Air. When I was a kid, those were oh my god. Without revealing my age, but the nostalgia. All right, anyway, we're on the downwind. We're at 10,000 feet. So let's go ahead. We're going to sterilize. I'm going to keep the talking to the minimum now. We're going to get the aircraft ready for the arrival here. Landing lights can come on. Let's get the seatbelt sign on. We'll get the auto brakes to the 1 position. I'll take a look at the length again, and we'll do a radio call once we turn for the final. And flaps and spoilers gear to go. Canadian Pacific, yeah. Canadian Pacific, yeah. Dallas Fort Worth traffic. Oh, oops. Let me toggle it over. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Dallas Fort Worth traffic, American 675 with you on the downwind for the left base and final for 36 left, Dallas traffic. Flight attendants, please prepare for landing. Thank you. Yeah, and the 707, I don't know why they don't make, I don't know, did they make a 707, like a good 707 for Flight Simulator? I wouldn't mind getting that. I think some places in the world are still using them. Not for commercial service, but for some kind of service. 707s were nice too. I think John Travolta owned one. And speaking about John Travolta, he's one hell of a pilot too. Oh. All right, we're gonna get ready to land soon. We'll continue with the descent here. I want to be able to make sure that I hit the 3,000 on our final. And we're good. So we're going to brief the airport again. So 36 left, 13,400 foot runway, a lot of high-speed taxiways. It'll be a right vacate and then a straight across the other runway and then straight across to one of the gates. If you guys are familiar with where American Airlines parks in Dallas, well, actually, it's their airport, so pretty much everywhere, right? Let me see if I can get the gate. Actually, you know what? We'll worry about it once we're on the ground. All right, let's get into heading mode here. And let's start turning. If we had a controller now, he would be vectoring us around, so. We'll keep the speed up just because we are far out. We'll monitor the primary flight display here. Canada and a few African countries for the 707 for cargo flights. Yeah. All right, let's get our virtual seatbelt on the new chair here. Breaking in the new chair. And let me go direct to a little bit of a cheat. Go ahead and arm that spoiler. There it is. Gear and flaps to go, guys. We're ready to go. Let me read the chat. I gotta get a second monitor and put it up here, or even on this side here, so I don't have to. I'm actually reading the messages on my iPhone here, and sometimes I miss them, so I apologize for that. Did I ever say that it starts lagging when world data loads? Really? Like at around 79%. I don't know. BlueFam454, you gotta make sure that you've got everything on sleep in the background. Fort Worth traffic American 675 established for the ILS 36 left. Dallas traffic. All right, guys, let's get ready to do this. So let me see. This can come down. There's the chime for 3,000. So I remember how I said 2 parallel runways. You got to brief the airport here. We've got 2 parallel on the right, 2 parallel on the left, and then we've got some that are going off on the side. Obviously, we can't see them because we're not lined up for them, but we're on the right runway. So we're going to take this one, the 36 left, and then it'll be a right vacate, and then we're going to cross that runway, and the terminal is up in the middle here. This is freeware scenery, guys. I haven't updated it. So hopefully everything will be good, but yeah, we're almost there. And right on time. Elapsed time 1 hour and 55 minutes. The total time was 2 hours and 6 minutes left to go. How do I do that? BlueFam, I'll send you on the Discord, or join the Discord. I've already sent it to someone else. There's a tutorial on YouTube that shows you how to put all your Windows stuff in the background asleep and all that sort of good stuff. So exclamation Discord, and if you haven't joined already, and I'll send it, or you can private message me on the Discord, and I'll get it out to you. All right, speed check good. Let's start dumping those flaps. 1, 2, flaps 5. Gear is down, 3 green and locked. Spoiler is armed. Auto brake is set. Passengers have been advised. And we're just going to keep dumping those flaps. Flaps 10. Speed check. Flaps 15. Speed check. Flaps 25. Speed check. Flaps 30. Flaps 40. Oh, let's get our BREF here. Oh, 130. Okay. Right low. Keep it at 135. Anyway, you know what? What's a flight if you can't land it manually? So, my aircraft, my throttles. We'll play around with the flight controls here. We'll make sure that everything is working good. Start reducing the power. That's the only problem, is you don't have the detents, or if you don't have the throttles in the right position. Once you disable the auto throttle, you've got to try to figure out where those power settings were at. So like right now we're a little fast and we're a little high. Let's go ahead and reduce the power. Try to get back on the glide. Position nose up. To intercept the glide. Add some power. Fort Worth traffic, American 675, short final, ILS 36 left. Fort Worth traffic. Fast. 10 knots. Almost down the runway for the winds. Make sure that the landing rate calculator is working. Yeah, we're good on that. Lock him in, guys. Checked.
400. Approaching minimum. 300. Minimum.
Continue.
200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Hold that center line. Decel reversers are green. That was a hard land. That felt like a hard landing. I don't know. Let's see what the landing rate calculated. Decel through 80 knots. Got the assist. The auto brakes. Oh, not bad. Not bad. Not bad. It just the sounds. It sounded worse than it was. A firm landing. Nice landing. I'm happy with it. Here's the high-speed taxiway here. We're gonna just come off the runway. Yeah, other side here. Fort Worth traffic, American 675, clear runway 36 left. Fort Worth traffic. Perfect, guys. Yeah, it's nice. It sounded worse than it was. I'll take it. I'll take it any day. It's good. It's how you want to land when it's wet, guys. You want to plant those wheels on that runway. Get them to stick on the ground there. Even though we had no. Oh, I forgot to put my engines in continuous. All right, so let's get the taxi light on. Let's go ahead and fire up that APU from here. Why not? And let's make our way to the terminal. Nicholas, welcome aboard. I'll take it. It was still good. It sound like on my headphones. It sounded like a thump, you know. So, freeware scenery here, guys. I did get it from flightsim.to. Yeah, maybe with the updates, it might even be gone now. So, oh, we've got a runway to cross here. Oh, let's stop here. Clear. Should have made a call. Fort Worth traffic, American 675 crossing 36 right to the apron. Fort Worth traffic. I didn't see anybody on the final there anyway. Okay, looking at the airport diagram here. Wow, this is one heck of a airport. I think that's the terminal over here. Be nice to get some payware scenery for here. I don't think they've got payware for Dallas. Anyway, we'll try our best to find a gate here and get the good folks off the airport. AvGeek, thank you so much. Have a good night, my man. Thank you. All right, let's go ahead and get the flaps up. Yeah. Spoilers can come up too. Now we're going to go for a little drive. I think there might be a terminal up there, so. I know there's buildings here, but I don't know, they look kind of sketchy. There's my dog. A little late on the arrival. It's pretty dark out here. Let's turn here. No cheating, guys. No cheating, but cheating. Get a perspective from here. Bless you. Oh, I didn't see any. There's some vehicles out here. I don't know, the taxi lines are so close to like parked vehicles, so. Chase says overall nice landing. Chase, thank you so much for that. Yeah, I think it just got away from me right at the end a little, but it still wasn't bad. You know what? We're gonna just take this gate just because I see a line here. We're gonna park her here. If I can get a gate number here, we'll see if we can call up the GSX. What is this? B12. Bingo. B12. Let's see. B12 small. Let's take it anyway. All right, cool. There's the ground handler there. Gonna turn off. No, I gotta keep it on. Maybe I'll get one of the two. Don't look directly into the trap or into the. Skirts. Oh, so close. I want to get 0000. All right, she's telling us to cut the engine, even though she's blinded by the light. Blinded by the light. All right. You know what? Let's do her a favor. Yeah. Look at it without the lights. All right, so I've got the APU gens. Now I can switch over. APU bleed can come on. Isolation valve open. And let's shut her down here. Guys, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, you know what? We'll keep on some of the light just for you guys to see. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dallas. Perfect. Flight time, 2 hours. We're 1 minute ahead of schedule. Wow, what is this? We are hacking this now. We are hacking this. Way to go there. You're a star. You're a star. Attaboy, PJ. PJ, subscribe and don't do shit like that again. How do I put you in a timeout? Adios, muchachos. Anyway, guys, I apologize for that. It's always got to be a goof right at the end. Anyway, welcome to Dallas. So we're all shut down here. All we got to do now is get that seatbelt sign off so the passengers can get up. We'll operate the jetway. Perfect. And let's request deboard. Perfect. We're going to hang out here for a minute. Not really much to see here, but here we are at the gate. Yeah, I don't know. Preston, I just timed it out for the rest of the day. I have two moderators, but whatever. I caught it. I'm sorry if it. I don't know what it was. It's all right. It's okay. It happened at the end here. Let's forget about it. Maybe it's time to add a mod, another moderator. All right. Cargo doors. No. We'll let GSX do its thing, and we'll keep the lighting on like this. What a goofball, right? A turkey. He's a turkey. 29 likes, guys. Thank you so much for that. And 681 on the subs. Right on, guys. Thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I'm going to hang around here for a few more minutes. We'll watch the deboarding get underway. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. If not, I'll definitely be back again. Fingers crossed for tomorrow. If you guys haven't joined the Discord already, please consider joining the Discord. Come up with route suggestions as you guys did tonight. I did take a note of them. And, if you guys want to see a different aircraft, payware aircraft, I do own a lot of them, or a route or a company that you want to see that you might want to be flying for in the future or that you've flown with in the past, let me know and we'll get it done, guys. I really enjoy streaming, chatting, and spending my evenings with you all. All right, I'm gonna get off the camera here. I'll still be on for like a minute or two, and then we'll call it a stream. Shout out to everybody that was in the chat, that subscribed today, that dropped the likes, the donations, and the likes in the video. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And there's my dog thanking everybody too. Let's get, how's this for a shot? Look at that. It's got the lawn chair right up, watching the, can you imagine having this seat right underneath the jet bridge? Pull up a lawn chair if it was warm, sit out there, watch airplanes, eat some pistachio nuts. Avgeek, I'm in the VC. All right, when I shut it down, I'll jump on the VC for a minute. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it. Have a good night. Be good, be safe, and stay kind. Don't hack like that guy did. And I'll see you all on the